A few minutes now to talk about an international story with local ties. The impact of the war in Ukraine will be felt for generations. According to UNICEF, almost 2 million children had to leave their home country to escape the conflict, many of them separated from a parent, usually their father.
And that is exactly the case of 15-year-old named Vanya Belotsarov. The war has separated his family, with Vanya winding up here in Buffalo, hoping to turn adversity into opportunity. It's amazing how quickly a life can change.
I thought that I'm gonna leave my whole life in Kharkiv, in my hometown.
Vanya was born in Kharkiv, about 20 miles from the Russian border. When Russia invaded in 2022, Vanya's life changed drastically.
When the war started, my parents made a decision to protect me.
He initially moved to Germany with his mother, but in the summer of 2024, his life took another turn. Vanya visited a Ukrainian cultural exchange camp in Erie, Pennsylvania. He wound up staying in Erie for the year, and that led to another door of opportunity at Nichols School. Rather than on the front lines, he is now in Buffalo, a freshman at Nichols playing on one of the school's hockey teams.
It is difficult, but we don't have any other options, and we are not the only one family.
In fact, he's not even the only one at Nichols. There's another Ukrainian player, along with two from Romania.
I think it really benefits us all. Like, it opens our eyes to things that we don't get to see, and we get to meet new kids and have kids that come from a completely different background can share their story with us, and makes us better people as well.
And while it's a great opportunity for him academically and athletically, it is still very difficult on his family. His family's split in 3 different directions. His mother, Ola, is in Germany, and his father, Roma, is still in Ukraine. I spoke with both of them via Zoom through an interpreter.
Obviously, it's very difficult, but at the same time, I'm happy they're not here, because there's no I would worry more for them to be here than they somewhere else.
As a mother, it must also be comforting to know that even though he's far away in a different country, he is also far away from the unrest in Ukraine.
Absolutely. It's obviously incredibly happy that he's not there during the war. Even when she goes to Ukraine alone, right, to see her husband, it's not the same when Vanya comes during the summer to spend time with them, because now she's worried 3 times more.
One thing that does provide comfort for them is that he is living with a family here in Buffalo. In fact, my brother and sister-in-law.
I have all the admiration in the world for his parents. I cannot imagine sending my kid off to the virtual unknown, but it's...
Trying to maintain normalcy in the most screwed up situation possible.
Yeah.
But in October, Vanya's parents found themselves worrying from a half a world away. Playing a game in Potsdam, he collided with another player, breaking his femur.
So I was more worried how my parents would react on that, like what's happened to me.
He needed emergency surgery, and then he got an unplanned visitor, with Ola coming from Germany to help take care of him. As it turned out, he really didn't have to tell her what happened.
She actually was watching the game, so live stream.
And while the reason for the visit was unfortunate, it did put her mind even more at ease.
She's saying me and Steve, they're a perfect family. So we lived the same as them before the war.
In the meantime, even while putting on a strong front, Vanya had deeper worries.
I just wanted to walk, I didn't know if I'm gonna at least walk.
And amazingly, less than 4 months later, after weeks of therapy and rehab, he's not only walking, he's back on the ice playing hockey.
I wouldn't change anything except maybe the broken leg.
Yeah.
He has really been such a great addition to the household. I don't know how he's going to feel about this, but he's family now, like it or not.
He knows it's not ideal, and he'd love to be back at home, living a normal life with mom and dad. But for now, as the airstrikes continue in Ukraine, Vanya is at home on the ice and found sanctuary here in the Queen City.